Yo, what up? It's Goldie again, back with another review. How's everyone doing today? Got my morning coffee here. Finally excited to get this review out for the Lock-On Harut pad from, from Lock-On. That is the company name. I have been using this for the last 3 weeks. That's a nice voice crack right there. And so far, my impressions of this are very high. It's actually become one of my favorite glass pads, so I'm ready to jump into this with you guys and try to see if if it's something you guys are willing to purchase if you have another glass pad and stuff. Starting out with the specs here. This is a $100 pad. It's a balanced speed glide profile. It is, I believe, 3.5 millimeters thick, maybe 4, but it doesn't feel that thick actually. And it is thematically, it's like I guess it's based on the story of Harut and Marut. So take with that what you will. You can look that up yourself. I'm gonna jump right into the surface here. The surface is extremely smooth. It has very mild graininess to it, like almost borderline none. It's probably one of the smoothest glass pads I've ever used. They come with comes with Obsidian Pros and a bunch of other cool stuff, like a coin that doubles as a Beyblade and stuff like that, and a cleaning cloth. Let me get the cloth for you. The other stuff is like put away. But yeah, this is one of the smoothest pads I've honestly probably ever used. It's up there with like Glassworks Gazemi, Glassworks Hana, maybe a little less smooth than a Hana. Speed wise, like I said, it's like balanced speed. It's definitely quick. I've been using the Obsidians that come with it, Obsidian Airs, the purple ones, and they feel really freaking good on it. Um, but if you were to jump over to like, what else do I have? I think I have Jade Airs right here. Also feels really smooth and good. I think the Obsidians feel better, honestly, on this pad, even though I usually prefer Jade Airs. Silver Foxes also feel really good on this pad in terms of dots. And I would say that if you're looking for a smooth glass pad, this is up there with the smoothest. There's almost no textural feedback outside of the pure friction of moving your mouse. But if you're using these skates, like, you're gonna get almost none. In terms of the surface, once again, the humidity and moisture resistance is insane. It's actually also one of the best I've ever felt on a pad. Not trying to glaze this thing, but there is literally absolutely no stickiness to this pad. I mean, I can hop out of the shower, immediately start using this pad without a sleeve, and I never get stuck to it. It is coated, so it is treated, and they killed it, honestly, for their first pad. It's honestly kind of insane. The base feels very good as well. Mine does not buck in any of the corners. Doesn't buck, doesn't move, nothing. So yeah, I would say comparison wise, it's probably like speed wise, it feels close to a Super Glide glass pad, but it's way less sticky and a little less grainy than a Super Glide. I made the other comparisons to the Glassworks pads earlier. The things I like about this pad the most are the art, the non-stickiness, the balanced glide profile. It's not too fast, but definitely not too slow. There is actually a noticeable amount of stopping power on this pad for a glass pad. As you can tell, it's quick, but there's a noticeable amount of stopping power on it. And I really like, it's honestly like, I haven't performed this well on a glass pad in a while. This is definitely up there with my top glass pads, like the Guardian. I have like almost, yeah, I don't have too many bad things to say about it. The only thing I would change really is like the edge is a little on the sharper side. Not sharp, but it's not rounded. It's not perfectly rounded like some of the newer glass pads. It's also not as thin as some of the newer glass pads. So hopefully on their new pads, they can change that. If you set it an angle or height at your desk where you apply pressure near the base of the pad, I'd recommend pushing the pad upward a little bit and try to find that right angle, because I have that situation and I do feel it sometimes, but it's not too bad. But that's like literally my only con. Like when I was using this pad, typically micro adjustments on glass pads feel slippery. It doesn't feel very slippery, especially with these dots on this pad, and like the stopping power is there, and for tracking you don't feel like any resistance, so it kind of checks pretty much all the boxes in that regard. So in all the various scenarios, micro adjustments, flicks, tracking, I think it's a great pad all around. The value's there too, you know, as a $99 pad, that's pretty good. So but that's, I mean, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. Like I have pretty much nothing but good things to say about it, except for the edges, which is more of like a nitpick. It's gonna be situational in terms of how your desk situation is. I would rate this pad very highly. Like for glass pads, this pad's like legitimately probably 9.5 out of 10 for me. It's surpassed like a couple others for me, like the Skypad, the Superlive V2, the Kinex, I would say even. I would put this right up into my top 3 now and push those down. And it would be like this and the Guardian and probably the Glassworks Hana as like my top glass pads right now. So yeah, I hope you guys look into this one because I think they did a really good job. The fact that this is their first glass pad is insane. I forgot to mention the art is, it's not like, it looks great on your desk and the colors pop and stuff. There is a mild haziness, fuzziness, blurriness, because the art is obviously beneath the surface, but it's nothing too crazy. You got basically a character here, smoke rolling, swords, whatever, something that looks almost like stained glass at the top. You can interpret the image any way you want. There's people out there that think they know the meaning of the pad or that it's trying to send you a message. I just take it for what it is. So yeah, anyway, I think if you're looking for a glass pad, this is a really good entry into the series, and I would suggest picking one up for sure if you're really looking to get glass and you're maybe worried about, is it going to be too slippery, is it going to be too sticky, do I need a sleeve? I think it kind of checks all those boxes. So yeah, I hope I kind of covered everything. I kind of just woke up. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching.